Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Suited Realtor podcast, where we discuss the latest trends and insights in the world of real estate and beyond. I'm Navroz, your commercial real estate professional, and today we have a special guest with us, Kapil Mathur from Holborn Assets. Welcome, Kapil, to our show.
Thank you, Navroz. I can tell you it's a great privilege being here. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Let's dive right in.
Yeah.
Many of our listeners know about investing in real estate, but diversification is crucial. Can you explain us how diversifying investment assets and loan notes fit into this strategy?
So diversification, put it very simply, is balancing your risk versus reward so that your overall portfolio is navigating the market turbulence in a smooth manner, firstly. Secondly, loan notes is a relatively new concept that's come into the investment world. So loan note is basically a marriage between a fixed income investment at the front end and a real estate offering at the back end.
Okay.
It marries the two together through a legal contract which ensures that the risk and the reward is clearly mentioned in the contract.
Okay.
It also has the obligations of the borrower and the seller involved.
Right.
Now, that typically is a loan note. A loan note specifies what is the amount being invested, what is the return going to be, what is the tenure. There are no uncertainties.
I see.
It is a very straightforward structure. The person can buy this, keep it, and sleep on it. Now, the next question you'll want to ask me is, what are the risks involved?
Exactly.
So yes, it is not for everybody. This is for the sophisticated investor or the high net worth investor. So as I mentioned earlier, typically this space belonged to the institutional investors that operated in this space because it's a very lucrative market fundamentally.
Yes.
Now, the risks are mitigated at three ends. First and foremost, you have an independent trustee that's overseeing it.
Okay.
So in our case, for example, there's Blue Water Capital, which is an independent FCA regulated. That's the first level of security. Secondly, the investment is insulated by way of a debenture and a corporate guarantee.
Okay.
And third, and that's a new thing that's come up, is the Shariah investing in the loan note. So when you have an independent Shariah board who is not only monitoring it, scrutinizing it, but looking at it periodically to ensure that the certification stays intact, you have got three levels of protection.
Okay.
That is what is making the loan note a very, very compelling sell, and people are now beginning to take this very seriously. It's a fairly new asset class. It wasn't there earlier.
Interesting. Sharia loan notes sounds intriguing. Can you explain more about Sharia loan notes?
Yeah, so let me talk about Sharia investing. Sharia investing has been there for a long, long time. But now, did you know it is a $4.5 trillion industry?
Wow.
And growing rapidly. And not only that, you've got conventional investors now coming to evaluate Sharia compliant because, with Sharia, which has very high levels of scrutiny,
Yes.
the retail investor or the conventional investor gets the added comfort that your investment is being managed ethically.
I see.
So the Sharia board will evaluate it, they will certify it, and not only that, they will monitor it. Now, we work with the best that is there in the industry, and these Sharia advisors are independent. So they are a third party that is overseeing the investor or the investment on your behalf. And I think that is what brings a lot of comfort for people like us to take our investments and take it across to our investors.
Kapil, thanks for breaking that down. So we discussed about investment, loan notes, and we discussed about benefits and risk. Now my last question to you is how to protect those assets.
Yeah. So first and foremost, you need to work with a professional financial advisor, whoever it is. Let them assess where you are currently, where you want to get, what is your risk tolerance, what is your overall scheme of things. When you work with someone like that, they will be able to give you a lot of insight. That's the first thing. Second thing is, don't shirk away and walk away from your responsibility. Please educate yourself. We read various things, but very few people read about investing. Please read about investing, the risks involved, and you can be a sophisticated investor yourself to be able to understand all the risks and all the rewards that are there in the investment. So with these two things, I think you'll be fairly protected.
Thanks, Kapil, for sharing your valuable insights with us today. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to the Suited Realtor podcast. If you're planning to diversify your investment portfolio into assets like loan notes, please connect with Kapil for more insights and subscribe to our podcast for more interesting and engaging content. Thank you.